This gonna be the first video back on my fucking live channel, bro. We got the first crime video, Dr. Insanity, bro. I be watching Flight react to these, but shit, I ain't never see that nigga react to this one, bro. And this nigga right here, bro, I don't even know his name, bro, but he just got in the car with this girl named Edna, bro. And, bro, this nigga, they just said he was in jail for 3 decades, bro. He was in that motherfucker for 30 years. Got right, but he got out and he already back on the motherfucking spree. This is what I'm not getting, bro. Like, I hate my...
Edna was ever seen alive.
What?
Days later, detectives traced Edna's movement and discovered CCTV footage of the same man driving her car.
That nigga look fucking scary, bro.
Yes, Dan, where is Edna? I don't have a clue.
But that's when police found out Edna wasn't the only victim.
What the fuck? No, Dr. Insanity, bro. No. You don't want the video? What the fuck on his face? It's probably a scar, bro, from why he was in that motherfucker for 30 years.
Sometime around 9 a.m. on August 27th,
this shit just happened.
80-year-old Edna leaves her home in Travelers Rest to look after
He got
a friend.
Dookie on there, bro.
Hours later, 911 dispatchers receive a concerning call.
Greenville County 911, what's your emergency?
A sitter was supposed to show up to be with my mom today. Her name is Edna Subtle, and she didn't show up. We did not like her. She shows up like clockwork. So something's wrong.
But this call was only the beginning of
That'll be
a
a
long
phone call.
chain
It
of
started everything
mysteries.
off.
As officers arrived at Edna Suttle's home for a welfare check based on these reports, they received no response. There were no signs of a break-in, and Edna was nowhere to be seen. However, when police asked Edna's son, he pointed out that $50,000 worth of jewelry was missing from the home. More importantly, though,
He
her
said, "Kick
car
that
was
shit. Now
missing
you can't
too.
do that.
If the cops
You
could
gotta get
find
a
that,
warrant."
they might be able to figure out where she had gone. This meant that finding Edna's vehicle would be the most instrumental step in this investigation, as it would give a clue about her last known whereabouts. Immediately, a hunt for Edna's car began, and 6 days later, it was found abandoned in the parking lot of a hotel in Travelers Rest. This was
Damn, how
odd,
did they
as
find that
Edna
shit
lived
that quick?
close by and didn't need to stay at a hotel. A check with the staff also revealed that no one under the name of Edna was staying there. So to get to the bottom of this mystery, the cops decided to try and trace back Edna's movement using CCTV cameras
He said
starting
not
from her
50K,
home.
probably 3K.
At 9:30 a.m., a camera at a nearby pawn shop captures Edna leaving her home and driving towards a local Food Lion grocery store. 9 minutes later, Edna arrives at the store to pick something up. A man approaches the vehicle with 2 bags in his hand and sits alongside
said, "Order
Edna,
off
who
of
then
AliExpress."
drives off back to her home. 4 hours later, at 1:43 p.m., Edna's car leaves her home again and arrives at the same Food Lion once more. But this time, the
back
person exiting the driver's seat isn't Edna at all. It's the same old white man she picked up earlier, who immediately moves to his car and parks it next to Edna's. He then
What?
drags something out of her car, placing it into his. Initially, it was difficult to identify what the man moved from the Jeep to the
Yeah,
Chevrolet,
that was
but
like
after a
big-
frame-by-frame analysis, it wasn't a question of what was moved, but who. Because in a chilling discovery, officers would realize the footage showed the unmistakable
What?
golden hair.
He did that shit at the store, my nigga? Bro. Well, I don't know what year this is taking place, bro, but nobody, like, saw this and, like, just thought, like, hey, what the fuck? I'm not gonna lie. I remember this one time I went to Walmart, bro. I pulled up to that bit, bro. I was walking in there, bro. I looked in this nigga car, bro. His car had and his passenger seat, but that nigga had a whole skeleton body just sitting in there. I kid you not. I saw that shit. I said, bro, this is exactly why I don't come to this place, bro. I had to get in there and get out quick, bro. That shit spooked my motherfucking ass. He said, I dead ass be getting scared walking in parking lots because all of the crazy shit I've seen on Twitter. Well, yeah, you gotta be quick. I don't go to Walmart. That Walmart I'm talking about, I do not go there, bro. Niggas know I do not like to go there, bro.
Edna Suttle's 4 minutes later, at 1:47 p.m., the man drives Edna's car into the hotel's parking lot and parks it in the same spot that the detectives found the vehicle in. He exits and begins wiping down the door and seats, trying to get rid of any evidence of his presence.
Hell no,
By
bro. Why didn't he do this in the back alley or
the
something,
man
bro?
returns to
Tripping.
his vehicle at Food Lion and drives off, marking the last that was seen of
So he
Edna
just dumped the car
and
there?
the man. The most crucial part of this
man.
investigation is to now figure out who exactly the
Someone
man in
was
the
chasing
video
me?
is. But due to the grainy footage and
you
his
naked?
distance from most cameras, this
I don't think
proved
that's a
too
good idea,
difficult, and the investigation seemed like
Nigga
it would
chasing
come
me
to
up
a
out that hole,
standstill.
bro.
But detectives had an
Nigga just
idea,
talking.
since the man exited
My
the
thing
store.
is, bro, listen. What is his whole like reason behind this? He had to have some motive, bro. You just don't get out of jail 30 years later and just go. You just, well, what did he just do? Happen to run into her at the store and she picked that? No, bro. You gotta know her.
With bags in his hand, a purchase was made, and this realization would be the most crucial breakthrough in the case. Immediately, officers began retrieving footage from inside the store, and when they reviewed it, they came to a harrowing realization. This was Daniel Prince, a man who only 24 years
ain't
prior
naked
to
chasing
this
them
got
back,
put in
might
a
scare them
federal
and turn them
prison
off.
for kidnapping.
or
24
turned them
years
off
prior
on
to this
even more.
incident,
Yeah.
in 1997, Daniel was responsible for the kidnapping of a woman in Michigan. He had her tied up, shackled her hands, and it was by sheer luck that she managed to free herself before escaping, even though he was sentenced to a max.
Wait, what year was this in? Because like, bro, what he's talking about, that's literally like some Michael Myers shit, bro.
That she met again. He had her 27. Daniel was
97, bro.
24 years
Yeah, that's some
prior to
Michael
this
Myers
incident.
shit, bro.
In 1997, Daniel was
I know,
responsible
that
for
was
the
scary as
kidnapping of a
fuck,
woman
bro.
in
Nigga
Michigan.
should've got
He
life.
had her tied up, shackled her hands, and it was by sheer luck that she managed to free herself before escaping. Even though he was sentenced to a maximum of 30 years for this crime, he was released by 2009 on parole. But the worst
What?
was yet to come. Daniel began
Oh, so he
working
been
as a
out.
handyman for predominantly elderly
He was
single
out.
ladies.
Oh, shit,
A
okay, so he was
demographic
out.
that not only matched his
He didn't even
previous
get that nigga.
victim,
He didn't
but
even do
also
the whole 30, my nigga.
that of Edna's. For officers, the realization now begins to settle in. They have a kidnapper on the run, and there might be a chance that he has kept Edna alive. Not
Why do
knowing
they be
where she
doing
is,
this, though?
They had to act fast before this glimmer of hope dimmed.
Niggas just be fucking crazy,
Even with
bro.
this disturbing past, detectives didn't have enough evidence to press strong charges for kidnapping or murder. However, they had established probable cause for grand larceny involving Edna's Jeep. A warrant to arrest Prince and search his property was granted, and officers were quickly dispatched to
shit.
Prince's residence to take him into custody.
Totally cooperating. Just not doing anything.
That's him?
All right, let's go. Stand up on your feet. Right there. Yeah. Sir, I will be very cooperative.
Despite
Yeah,
the
it is
number of
him.
heavily armed officers that
That
just
nigga almost threw me for a fiddle with them glasses, bro. He was about to throw me in the Jwizzzz. I didn't know that was him for a second, bro. He threw them glasses on. He almost caught my fucking ass, but I see that shit on his face. Shit, nigga about to run and shit. I thought they was really about to kick his shit down.
on Prince's
He was
property,
outside
he
on his
remained
property.
noticeably calm and composed, as if he had a plan to escape this predicament. The following footage was analyzed by our in-house criminal research specialist and retired detective to shed some light on key techniques and strategies used during the questioning. When he is brought into the interrogation room, the detectives start with a relaxed, friendly conversation, a tactic used to put suspects at ease. They don't want him to know they've caught him on camera just yet.
What do you do now?
I do a lot of home remodeling,
Okay.
home repairs. I lay a lot of tile. I got a customer base that has me doing stuff.
Okay, so well, why Boston, North Carolina, come all the way down from, say, Michigan or Wisconsin?
Okay, here, this is real easy. I'm originally from the east side of the state of Michigan,
Okay.
but I was in prison in Michigan for a while, and when I paroled to the west side of the state.
Okay. What did you get locked up for? Because you said you got paroled.
I was locked up for a kidnapping charge,
Okay.
and I did 13 and a half years for that.
Oh, wow.
I just want, like, bro, how can you just come out and say that like it's normal, though? Like, bro, I don't know, bro. How can you feel comfortable, nigga? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that nigga just said that shit like it's like a regular, like, word, like a regular sentence, bro. Like, regular day on the job and shit. Nigga, no, bro. We do not fuck with that shit, bro. Nigga, move around.
1.5 years for a false statement on a vehicle.
Nigga, look how he got his feet kicked up on the couch, chilling and shit. I'm about to be free off that this bitch. No, bro. We got your ass red-handed.
You know, when they're not sure if they're going to make something, they want something to hold you with. So, the
Like,
false
bro.
statement, that's all that was. The kidnapping.
Oh, we doing that dirt, man. All them young niggas out there, bro. Them
I was
niggas.
doing some bad shit that I shouldn't have been doing,
Fair enough.
but I shouldn't have gotten kidnapping, but I was doing some bad shit.
What?
Okay.
Nigga, we just heard what you was doing to that girl in 97, bro. She barely made it out. She had to fight. This nigga crazy, bro.
Shit, what should have you gotten?
He said I shouldn't have got that shit. What do you think you should have gotten, bro?
We're just bullshitting.
No, huh?
We're just bullshitting.
Nothing when you're talking to two police detectives in a room. It's just bullshit. Okay, I've been through the system enough to know that. All I'm going to say about that is I did my time. I made my first
Fair enough.
appearance, and I haven't been in trouble since.
Hey, and that's great to know. You know, a lot of people, especially being what you've been through, they come out and they go right back to it.
Guess what? This nigga went right back to it. I bet Dr. Insanity finna say the same thing, bro. Damn.
Just because he's a convicted criminal doesn't mean he's involved in Edna's disappearance, but the evidence the detectives have paints a different picture altogether from the hard-working, reformed criminal he claimed to be.
That might be a birthmark. That might be a birthmark, y'all.
2021 this year.
What day of the week is that?
Stupid
It
ass
was
ball.
Friday.
Okay.
Okay, so specifically the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
What, 2 weeks ago? Do you remember where you were at?
Not specifically.
Where do you think you were at?
I've been going all over the place. I've been back and forth to Charlotte. I've been down to South Carolina.
Like, where's the jobs in South Carolina taking you?
Actually, I was down to Traveler's Rest, but I don't know if it was Friday or Thursday. I know I'd been there earlier that week.
But you don't remember which day specifically?
No, it was either Thursday or Friday.
What kind of job were you working on?
I wasn't.
You wasn't.
I wasn't. This lady had talked to me several times. I'd been down to her house 2 or 3 times. We kind of got to be friends. This woman has so many damn problems, mostly her daughter. She would call me and have me come down there.
Okay.
For
She
what,
said she
though?
needed to have money at one point in time to help her daughter because her daughter was in jail. Then she needed money another time because she was hiring a private investigator.
What?
Because her son-in-law she talked to me all kinds of stuff about it. We got to be pretty good friends about stuff like
Okay. How'd you meet her initially?
Years ago,
Okay.
it was somebody giving me her name or number, or my name and number.
Here, the detectives are analyzing his behavior and allowing Prince to dig a hole for himself that he's going to struggle to escape from. When they reveal they know the truth, he's going to try and deny his guilt, even when the evidence speaks for itself.
What you're telling us is that's not you on the 27th?
Nigga,
Food line parking lot, Traveler's Rest?
I don't think so.
That's not you.
That's me. Where's that?
Food line, August 27th, 2021.
Nigga locked in. Quick, he put them glasses out.
Okay.
Took 2 seconds. Ringing a bell?
Yeah, I was down to Food Lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you doing down there that day?
She wanted me to look at some stuff at her house,
Okay.
and she picked me up.
That nigga had to cover that shit up. The other ones, bro. I wonder why he had to cover the other ones up, bro. Like, hey, we gotta look at all of them, bro. After they catch you in 4K, you see how he threw the motherfuckers out? That nigga said, okay, see, you went there? Here's one for you right there. Here's another one. That nigga picked them papers and did like this. Nigga started folding it. Yeah, so just only look at the top half, y'all. Don't look at the other half, bro. What the fuck, bro? He don't want you to look at no other papers, bro. Watch
Okay.
it.
Where that day?
She wanted me to look at some
Cover
stuff
them
at
up.
her house,
Okay.
and she picked me up at Food Lion because she wanted me with her when she was gonna go meet some guy for
Are you that guy or like?
private investigator.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about that.
She wanted me to meet her down there.
Okay.
She was nervous because she says, I'm not sure I trust this guy. And she knows I've been in the military. And she says, will you meet me? She
You
wanted
been in the military? Oh yeah, he might be have something messed up in his shit, bro. You know, niggas in the military, they come back and they be some of them niggas be tripped out, bro. He said, nigga, why you need to be there? I don't know, bro. He just he don't even know what he talking about right now, bro. If you hear it, bro, he just making this shit up as he go type shit, bro. Like that nigga trying to pull pieces from like Narnia, bro, to like put this shit as whole, bro. It's not
this
working.
guy was going to meet her where he was supposed to meet her.
Do you know where?
Bald nigga right here on that. He on that. Cause look at bald nigga. Look at this tactic he got, bro. He don't even know he got more dirt. Y'all don't see the what's going on, bro. He don't even know he got more dirt on this nigga right here. He finna throw some more out, and he gonna have to stack him up again, bro. Try to cover him up, like, bro. He got some more heat right here, bro. He just not. I don't know if he's peeping this, bro, or like. I would have been go ahead and say, let me just go and get the rest of them papers out the way,
He
bro.
finally said, meet me at the hotel.
Okay.
She said, drive up there and see if he's there. And I drove up there, and things are starting to sound really squirrely to me.
This is a common deflective behavior. Prince is not only trying to deflect suspicion away from himself, he's trying to point suspicion directly at someone else. In this case, the private investigator. According to Prince, Edna wanted to meet the private investigator the day before she was reported missing, even though she didn't feel safe meeting him alone. Luckily, detectives have seen the whole thing on camera, and it completely contradicts everything Prince is saying.
What were you driving?
I just told you, he got more heat on the way, nigga.
Your wife's car or your car?
My wife's car.
So that's y'all went out 25, you and her together?
Pull them motherfuckers out again.
It could be.
Because that's their car. That's about 13:45 on the 27th.
Okay.
So you're with her there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not saying yeah. I'm just saying that could be
Yeah,
your.
it's a different angle. I mean, we've watched this car, right?
Okay.
Here's y'all in the hotel parking lot.
Like, bro.
Okay.
Nigga, they got you, bro.
There's y'all backing in.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of different copies of it. Backing in.
Yeah.
Oh, look. You get out. Nobody else gets out.
I told you that.
You're walking around the car.
Yeah.
You wipe the entire car down.
Because I was worried.
You were worried. There's you walking across the parking lot in front of Little Caesars.
Mm-hmm.
And there's you getting back into your car and driving away.
Oh, she's with me.
Look, man. You are a good dude. I honestly do believe that you screwed up years and years ago.
Prince seems visibly stunned by the amount of photographic evidence
Like,
that
bro, I'm telling you, bro, you can't do that. Look, think about it, though. We don't even know. I don't know when this took place, bro. Not gonna lie. But, like, think about it now, bro. Like, nigga, you can't get away with that shit, bro. I don't know why niggas be trying to think that you can get away with this shit, bro. No, bro. You're not gonna get away with that shit, bro. Dude could at least switch his style up every day. I'm talking about, bro. He had the same preset on, gray with some shorts on, nigga. No jeans, no pants, no sweats, no nothing, bro. No hat. They gonna get you, bro. Don't do this shit, y'all. This is the lesson. Like, Dr. Insanity is actually a good channel, bro. It should be showing all these niggas like, bro, they gonna get your ass, bro.
detective is showing him, and even
It's
though
not
it
worth
can't be
it, bro.
refuted, Prince
Like, I don't know, like, he got out and he still, like, he was, I don't know, bro. I'm type nigga, bro. I go in that bit one day, bro.
Out of it. But that's not the only evidence detectives managed to find along the way, as there's mud on the wheels of Prince's car, leading detectives to believe he drove off-road to either kill Edna or to dump her body. And this is when we arrive at the
Only
pivotal
halfway
moment
there. What
where
the fuck
Prince's
more has he
story
done?
starts to fall apart.
You're not that guy, right? Nobody.
Man, it's so bad. Hold on, let's get intense, nigga. Hold on, let's get intense, nigga. What the hell, bro? It's getting intense, bro. Niggas gotta pull out a snack. I don't have one, but like, bro, he said, just look at it. That nigga worried now. You see that nigga pose right there? That nigga worried, bro. Hey, it's getting intense, bro.
Saying that you're some evil, twisted
Oh, yeah,
dude.
shit like this.
Okay? We need to know where it is. We've processed the car. We found the dirt. Where did you go off-road?
I never.
Where did you leave?
Oh, I can tell you exactly what she and I.
This nigga said, oh, nigga start thinking of anything, bro. Quick. Nigga said, oh. Wait, what the fuck you think of that quick? You just said we did not go off road. How you think of something that quick, bro?
Oh, where did you go off-road?
I never.
Where did you leave?
Oh, I can tell you exactly where she and I had gone off road. Please. When we
Please,
were
that
going
nigga tired of that shit,
from
man.
25 south There was, off to the right, there was a truck with a trailer and another vehicle there that had a for sale sign on it. And it looked like an older truck, and I needed a work truck. And I went ahead and I pulled in and with her, and then we pulled out. And it was right there on 25.
Even in the face of such overwhelming evidence, Prince still denies any wrongdoing and even tries to
nigga
take
is
control
crazy.
of the situation. But
He
detectives
tried to
have
take the
him
ball
cornered,
back.
and he's quickly starting to struggle to maintain
Stop
his
playing games.
composure.
Where's right now? Her family is desperately looking for her.
She's missing right now.
Yes, Dan, where is Ed?
I don't have a clue.
His name is Dan, bro. Not my nigga. Not my nigga. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Not my nigga, bro. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Not my nigga Dan, bro. Not my nigga that sell the shit at Schedule 1, bro. He supposed to be chill, nigga, bro. What? My nigga Dan really out here? He don't even smoke the weed. His other life.
Please listen. You did not drop her off at her house. We have followed that car the entire day up and down 25. There's a number of minutes that are unaccounted for that are not by her house.
Which car? Mine or hers?
Dan, stop playing games. You know what?
When I got, okay, I can help you here.
Okay.
You gotta give me a second. You gotta let me answer the questions when they're asked. When I dropped her vehicle off, looking for the guy, she said she wanted me to take her and drive around in my vehicle. So I left her vehicle. I went down to Food Lion, and she was in my vehicle with me. And I dropped her off at home.
Dan, we watched the video. She is not.
The car sits there.
that nigga Dan really hitting. He really hitting that Leland, bro. He said, That ain't me. That ain't me, bro. He's sad at the thought that he's no longer being able to dine out at Cracker Barrel with his homies, bro. I'm saying, like, bro, they got you, bro. Like,
It's just there, man.
No, not in her car. Never. My car.
We
I
watched you
dropped
go
her
back
off
to
at
Food
my
Lion.
car.
Nice.
You did not drop anyone off, man.
I picked her back up. She sat in my car at Food Lion.
nigga wasn't even there at the scene, and he's telling you didn't drop nobody off. He's looking at that shit from a video, bro, and he's telling you, like, you did not drop nobody off. How he know better than you?
The detectives are beginning to apply more pressure on Prince, knowing everything
Nigga said,
he's
"No,
telling
no, no."
them is a lie. But he continues to stay on the defense, even trying to brush off the facts that he might have
Hall of Fame
destroyed potential
defender.
evidence.
I don't know where it is.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Dan.
No, I don't.
Let's go back to why you wiped the car down. What you said you were worried about what?
The only thing I did was because I knew I'd been in and out of her car all the time with her. I'm like, there is no way in hell I'm going to just leave this thing here because she's got somebody that's after her.
Prince tries to deflect suspicion again by suggesting Edna may have been in some kind of danger, but he doesn't realize just
Or
how
if he was
prepared
smart
these
enough to
detectives
just flee the
are.
Who
country.
would be after her?
You gotta think about it, though. I'm gonna be honest with you real quick. I'm gonna be honest. Look, there was this one doctor in Sanity that flight reacted to. The girl did her she did her dirty work. She did her crime. She tried to flee the country. She even went an extra length as to getting facial surgery. She changed her look and everything, bro. Still caught her ass, nigga, bro. They still got her, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. It's 2025, bro. That fleeing the country method might have worked 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20. That shit passed now, bro. That shit passed, bro. Cause ain't no way she tried to pull a double method, bro. She tried to flee the country and get facial reconstruction, bro. Or she had some nose jobs. I think she had a nose job done. Make her look a little different. They caught her ass. I think she was like a dojo. She was like a tutor or something like that at a dojo. And the nigga was pulling up for lessons. He was undercover. Boom. You gotta plan these things in advance. Niggas be trying to play and look at this nigga fumbling through his words, trying to pull out some story through the bag, my nigga.
She said she didn't trust him.
The PI?
Yeah, so somebody she hired as a PI.
Look, you need some water?
Totally different.
Ain't
He
shit.
didn't work for
Nigga ain't shit in that cup, bro. That nigga drinking. He drinking his thoughts right now, bro. It was not shit up in. You know it's not nothing. When the nigga drink the cup that fast, y'all know it's not nothing up in there, bro. I did that shit the other day. Last stream, I opened that. I drank that shit with nothing in there.
I mean, on the son-in-law thing. I mean, we interviewed. I mean, he had no answer. He didn't meet Thursday. So that's
Right, that's why I said she hired another PI. I'm sure you're recording this.
It's not making sense. I mean, you're the last person to be in a vehicle you wiped out of a lady that's missing.
That sounds really fucked up.
It does. That's why we're here.
I've been real honest with you guys. I told you what was
Yeah, it was
going
good
on.
shot.
The detectives managed to get Prince to admit he was with Edna on the day she disappeared. While Prince tried to convince them he was helping her meet a suspicious private investigator, they know it's
Hey,
a
God,
desperate
hey,
attempt
look.
to defend.
Imagine she really had a friend that was a private investigator, bro, and that nigga just happened to why the fuck my nigga get thrown up in this story? He get mad as hell, bro. Like, that would be so turned, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He pull up. What the fuck?
Like suspicion and distance himself from the crime.
So you know what? I'm
Prince
start
insisted
investigating
he
you.
dropped Edna off at her
That'd be
home,
crazy.
safe and well. But the detectives established that he was the last person to see her alive, and because of this interrogation, they locked him
Are you still
into a
streaming
lie
something
that would
out?
eventually
You gave that shit
lead
up.
to a
He said,
chilling
"Nigga, come on the
confession.
door and
When
say,
detectives search Prince's property,
Oh,
they
shit.
find several automatic weapons. Because of his previous convictions, he's forbidden from owning any firearms. That means he could be facing a federal charge and be detained for even longer. While he's detained,
Bro, I
they continue to
heard the other day, bro. Lil Tony, is that his name? Bro, I heard he had a federal charge, bro. He can't even bro. He can't buy houses in good neighborhoods. He was saying, I think he was on Reggie's stream. He was saying he can't put no shit in his name. He got felon on his shit, bro. He got to put that shit in other niggas' name. I'm like, damn, that shit fucked up, my nigga. Bro, shouldn't be out there doing them dirts. Look at it. Bro, has anybody heard about Nino, bro? I heard Nino got hit by the marshals, bro. Ever since I seen that clip of the marshals grabbing him, I never heard from him
to
since,
search
bro.
his land and find one of the most crucial pieces of
What the
evidence
fuck?
yet.
Nigga holding, what the fuck? Nigga holding,
Yogurt
yogurt.
cup. This is the yogurt he bought shortly before Edna disappeared, and it's laced with a cocktail of drugs. Lorazepam, tramadol, and cyclobenzaprine can cause central
This nigga
nervous system
crazy.
depression when they're combined.
This
When
nigga
this
crazy.
happens,
He really, y'all think. What did I? Who did I just pull up? Who did I just pull up? Who did I just pull up? What game did I just pull up, y'all? What game did I just pull up? What game did I just pull up? Oh, Lil Tony shit? Oh, Lil Tony, he had a federal charge, bro. I was just saying how, nigga, he can't, if he trying to buy, a house in, a good neighborhood or good area, he can't, because he got a felon. So he can't put that shit in his name. This dude got all his info off Reddit. That nigga, damn, bro, he really out here. He playing that Schedule 1 life, bro. Bro. They say he mixed that shit up, bro. Nah.
the body's neurological functions slow down. In other words, you're under sedation, exactly as Edna was in the parking lot when she was seen in Prince's car. After feeding her the laced yogurt, there's nothing Edna can do to stop him, and she's led away to her death at the hands of this sadistic killer.
R.I.P. Edna,
Begins to
bro.
realize he's cornered and has nowhere to run, so they bring him back in for more questioning, where he makes a full confession
drunk
as
that
he
shit.
admits
Hey,
to
quick.
3 more murders, including those of Lee Goodman, Dolores Sellers, and her daughter, Nancy Rigo. The first victim was Dolores.
Ooh.
Daniel had euthanized Dolores Sellers at the request of her daughter, Nancy Rigo.
Why is he
However,
doing
Nancy
this,
began to
huh?
have second thoughts and wanted to contact the police, putting her directly
Oh,
in
stop
the
putting this
crosshairs
picture on the
of
screen,
Daniel
bro.
Prince,
It's fucking
a mentally
scary, bro.
disturbed serial killer. Nancy Rigo was now his second victim. Even worse is the fact that for several years, Daniel began receiving Nancy's social security checks because she had given him her power of attorney.
Oh, no, this nigga dirty, bro. He's dirty, bro. How the fuck you slime her out and you still getting the bread? Nah, bro. He gotta get packed up, bro. He gotta get packed up, bro. They gotta patch this nigga shit, bro. It's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. He committed the crime and still was getting bread off that? Nah, dog.
Moreover, the search of Daniel's property would also reveal several of Nancy's documents. Since 2017, after her murder, Daniel pretended to be Nancy by sending her family emails and messages in an attempt to prevent them from thinking that she was dead. Daniel's third victim was Lee Goodman, who allegedly attempted to rob him, according to Daniel. Much like Nancy and Edna, her body was disposed of in some desolate area. And finally, Daniel's fourth and final victim was Edna Suttles, whose body would be found 1 year later on May 16th, 2022, in a grave close to Daniel's home in Rutherford County. Although decomposed, officers were able to positively identify it as Edna and return the body to her loved ones. But even in the face of his crimes, he would never let go of his chance to leverage as much information as he could.
There was quite a lot of stuff out in your B house. There could be a million explanations for some of that stuff, and I don't want to jump to conclusions. And if there's something that happened that you didn't intend to happen, let's talk about it.
There are things that have to happen.
They don't even got my nigga in the orange jumpsuit. They got my nigga in the gray motherfucker, bro. That nigga high rank? Is this shit actually is he a high rank or what, bro? They don't even got my nigga in the orange jumpsuit, bro. They put this nigga in the black and gray, bro. And he still got his glasses, bro. Yeah. This one of them niggas you don't want to fuck with. I ain't gonna lie.
And there are things that are going to happen. And I'm a realist. And I have acceptance with this.
See what I'm saying? Look. I already got the ability, you know what I'm saying, in my lifetime where I can spot these niggas out like this. You know what I mean? I'm good. But everybody behind that's watching, I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta be able to lie. Y'all gotta get that power, bro, because there's some niggas out here in this world. You don't met. You just, hey, you got it, bro. Just go and let them make it, bro. Cause they will. Them niggas is high ranking. They will cook your shit, bro. No cap, bro. Nigga probably getting. Chill. We don't even know when this took place, bro. Well, they say her body was found in 22, so maybe
I would like a little bit of control in how they happen.
This nigga think he Joker and shit, man. He got on shorts?
If you tell him to turn that off, I will talk to you a little more freely.
When they turn the cameras off, Prince makes a final attempt to take control and influence the outcome in his favor.
He's still shooting his shot,
the trial by making a deal with authorities. He would tell them about the location of Edna's body, and in turn, his case would go federal because of the better living conditions in federal prisons. Not only that, but he would also avoid the death penalty and instead receive a life sentence. One would think that the detectives were naive to turn off their cameras and not record Daniel's confession, but unbeknownst to Prince, the investigators keep the backup audio recording running after shutting down the camera. This is the chilling confession he made.
Okay, let's put it this way. A person I was very good friends with wanted to do something to put someone basically out of their misery.
Hey, you know what the officer was probably thinking, nigga, bro, when he said that, bro, and he told him to turn that shit off, bro. Hey, you want us to turn the camera off, bro? Oh, yeah, we can do that, bro. We gonna do that. Them niggas probably thinking, like, yeah, we got this dumbass nigga. He about to confess, bro. We got this shit in 4K. Hey, they gonna go back to their fucking precinct, nigga. They gonna have, hey, play the clip, nigga. They gonna be laughing. Oh, my.
That was very closely related to them. That's one body. That person started having an extreme amount of guilt over this and decided they were going to go tell what had happened. That's the second body. There's a third body that I did not kill, and I knew that they'd be getting Social Security disability for the rest of their life. So I got rid of said bodies, for example, so that I could continue to use the card.
By any chance, while he's getting all this squared away, can you just help me get that closure for Edna's family?
Not until I have this. I clam up like a clam if this doesn't go federal for everything.
Oh, hell no. He's cutthroat, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta watch it. I'm telling you, bro. You can't mess with them, y'all, bro. For real. Hey, y'all want more fucking, more crime reactions, more reactions like these, more different reactions, bro. Like, hit the like button, bro. This is the first video back on the live channel, bro. It's, hey. I don't know, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit got me thinking, bro. I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight. Oh, chill.